Student, good morning. My dear student, as you know, nowadays COVID-19 problem is going on a lot of. How do we all protect ourselves from it so that we can all be safe? First thing, wear mask properly. Second, stay at least 6 feet from others. Third, wash your hand frequently. Fourth, don't touch your face, don't shake hand, and don't share food and water with others. In this way, we can protect ourselves and other also. Now then, take care. Yes, student, today we'll discuss here a new exercise here 12.2. Theoretical part already discussed with you, but today we'll discuss exercise. Yes, student, question number first here, to find the distance between the following pairs of the points. Means P point, yeah, suppose any 2 points are given, so how much distance between 2 points here? So then you will be using here identity of the distance between of the 2 points. So you will take your first questions here. The first question here, find the distance between of the points. The first part here, point here 2, 3 and 5. Any x1, y1, z1 are given, and second point here 4, 3 and 1. The P point and coordinate of the P point and Q point. So how much distance between of the both the points here? Then you will find here you. So now first we'll think the distance between two points. This will identity here. Square root here. X2 minus x1 is whole square plus y1 y2 minus y1 is whole square plus z2 minus z1 is whole square. According this way you will find the distance between of the 2 points. Or this distance is represented by the simple capital D small d. This is not matter. So then this point here means 2, 3 x1 y1 z1 point is represented here 2, 3, 5 and x2 y2 and z2 point are represented here 4, 3 and 1. Thus, what is the distance between of this point? According this identity here, the x2 minus x1, this minus this, the 4 minus 2 whole square plus 3 minus 3 is whole square plus 1 minus 5 is whole square. According this identity, you will x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. You will write according this way. Then easy to calculate. This minus this minus this and this minus this. The 4 minus 2 here 2, the square here 4 plus this will be the 3 minus 0, the square 0. 5 minus 1 is minus 4. 5 minus 4 is square equal to plus 16. The answer will become here plus 16. Now 5 minus 1 is minus 4, or square of minus 4 here 16. So according to what result at root 20. So you can, according you solve, this is the rough work. So suppose you solve root 20 here, so what result? 2 root 5 means 4 into 5 or square root, or what value of the square, 4 is square of the 2, the 2 root 5. So what result here? 2 root 5. After solving the square root 20, the result will come here 2 root 5. Or you are finding your distance, then you will write your units. Second part, same, every part you will solve according this way. This is your answer. Every part you solve how much distance between this and this point here. This you will write in this way. Next question here. Yes, then next question I am taking here, question number second. Every part solve according this way. This is the second part, third part and fourth part. Question number second here. So that the points x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2, x3, y3 and z3 are collinear. That means you will check these coordinates of these points collinear or not. So how to find out these points are collinear? First of all, discuss this point here, how to find out the points of collinears. Then we will solve it. The question number second, suppose suppose here any point P, Q, R, P, Q, R here, are these points are collinear. This means कि suppose you are finding the coordinate of this and this and this point collinear or not. You are checking first thing. So how to check it? Means you will find the distance between the PQ. After that you will find the distance between of the QR. Means distance between PQ plus distance between QR will be equal distance between of the PR. Suppose in this condition is satisfied. Suppose this condition is satisfied by these coordinate, so you can say that these points are collinear. Otherwise this condition is not satisfied, then you can say these points are not collinear. So now start the solution here. What is the solution here? Coordinate of the P point here, coordinate of the P point here minus 2, 3, 5, minus 2, 3 and 5, and this is the belong here x1, y1, z1. Coordinate of the Q here, what is the coordinate of the Q? 1, 2, 3. This is the coordinate of the 1, 2, 3. So then this is belong x2, y2 and z2. Next things here, coordinate of the PQ R point. What is the coordinate of the R point? 7, 0, minus 1. 7, 0, minus 1. And this is the coordinate of x3, y3 and z3. This is the according these conditions. Suppose these points are collinear or not. You are checking here that these points are collinear or not. But then you will be check according these conditions. You will be check according this condition. The distance between of the PQ plus distance between of the QR will be equal distance of the PR. Then you can say that these points are the collinear. So now find of the distance between in PQ. Distance between PQ means this distance is called the D1. So what value of the D1 here? Square root this minus this, x2 minus x1 according to the identity of 1 minus plus 2 is a square, because this minus this, so this will be plus y2 minus 3 का square plus 3 minus 5 का square. So you will write here identity here 1 minus 3 square is 9. This is the square, minus 1 का square is plus 1, of minus 2 का square is plus 4. So plus 4. So what is the total here? 9 and 4, 13 and 14. So this is a root 14 unit. The value of the D1 here root 14. The value of the root 14 here, value of the D1 here, the root 14. Similarly, we will find the distance between of the QR. What is the, how much distance between of the QR here? Distance between of the QR this distance is said D2. That means D2 equal to same thing square root this minus QR means this minus this and 7 minus 1 whole square plus same thing here 0 minus 3 का whole square and plus here minus 1 is minus 3 का whole square. So this will be here minus 1 and minus 3 का whole square. According this way you will solve here. So then what value of this here? The 7 minus 6 is 36, 0 minus 3 is plus 9 and this will be minus 4, minus 3 minus 4 plus 16. So what is 69, 25, 69, 25 and plus 36 is by 11, 3, 61, the root 61. 69, 25 and plus 36 here, 6, 5, 11, 3, 2, 5, 1, 6, this is root 61 unit. So this is your units, value of the D2. Similarly, we will find here the distance between PR. This is the distance D3. So what value of the D3 here? The same thing, square root here. Okay. PR. Then 7 minus 2 9, the 9, the square of the 9, minus 7 minus plus 2, तो 7 minus 2 का square, next 0 minus 3 का square, and plus next will be your minus 1 minus 5 का square, minus 1 minus 5 is the whole square. So what value come here? 7 to 9 is 81. 7 to 9 square 9 is 81, plus square is 9, plus 3 9 minus 3 square is plus 9, and plus 6 36. So what value of the 81, 36 and plus 9, 9 1 10, 16, 9 or 1 9 1 10 or 6, this will become here 81 plus 36 plus 9, 16 or 8 3 11 and 12, so 216 units. So this is come here the value of the D3 here. So now you check this value of what value of the D1 here. What value of the D1? Value of the D1 here root 14, here root 61, and there here 1 to 6. Yes student, then we'll check these points is this condition is satisfied or not. The first thing we will check here कि distance between of the PQ means D1 plus distance between of the QR means D2. So if the value of the D1 plus D2 equal distance between of the PR, so now we'll check here कि distance between PQ plus distance between QR will be equal to distance between PR. So then this will be a D1 plus D2. So I am taking a LHS side. Okay, D1 plus this the distance between is called the D1, or this distance will be equal to D2. The D1 plus D2. So what value of the D2? The root 14. And this is the value of the D2 here root 56. The value of the root D2 here root 56. So now you check root 14 plus or 14 4 jar. So this is a 4 into 14. So what will you come here? Root 14 plus 2 root 14. So this will come here 3 root 14 units. So then this is the LHS value. What is the RHS value here? Now you check this RHS value. And D3 equal what will be root 126. Root 126 we'll find the square root of the 126 here. Then how to find here? 9 into 14. Or then we'll calculate the 3 root 14 units. The value of the root 26 3 root 14. Or here LHS value D1 plus D2 3 root 14. RHS value D3 here 3 root 14. So both are the same result here. So then you can say here so given points are collinear points. COLLINER collinear points. Then you can say that these given points are the collinear points. Then you can say that these given points are collinear points. Means these point coordinate of PQR are the coordinate of the PQR are the collinear points. This is the hence proved here. This is the proved here. Okay, these points are not answer. This is the proof that these points are the collinear point, because you have to find out here the value of the D1 plus D2 according this condition. D1 plus D2 here 3 root 14, or this is value of the RHS side here D3 equal to 3 root 14. The both the value are same. Then you can say that these given points are the collinear points. Every question you will solve according this way. Suppose any points are given and asking you to find out these points are collinear, then according this way you will be find the points are collinear or not collinears. Then you check in this way. Yes student, next question I am taking question number 3rd कि verify the following here. First, second, third part here. कि first part here given कि first point है 0, 7 minus 10, 1, 6 minus 6 and third point here 4, 9 minus 6 are vertices of the isosceles triangle. So these 3 points are vertices of isosceles triangle or not. That means how to solve this how to solve this question here कि these points are vertices of the right isosceles triangle or not. So this is property of the isosceles triangle. What is the property of the isosceles triangle? It means when two sides of the equal of any triangle having the two side equal, then you can say that triangle is isosceles triangle. Second part here given कि suppose this point are the vertex of right angle triangle. So how to solve this question right angle triangle here? Means you will using this right angle triangle means one angle is 90 degree. This is right angle triangle. So suppose this condition of the Pythagoras theorem is satisfied, then a distance between the perpendicular plus distance between the base will be square of the distance between of the hypotenuse. So then the condition of the satisfied of this, then you can say that this vertex of the right angle triangle. The same next question here, the what is the parallelogram? What is the opposite distance between the opposite side? Distance between the opposite sides will be equal. Then you can say that these triangles are this vertex of the parallelogram. Okay, because opposite sides of parallelograms are equal. When opposite distance between of the distance between of the vertices, then you find the opposite sides are equal or not. Suppose opposite sides are equal, then you can say that these points are the vertices of the parallelogram. The first will solve here that these points are the vertices of the isosceles triangle or not. Yes, now start the solution here. The first things here, question number 3rd. What is the first thing here? First we write the points here. Suppose x1, y1 and z1 point is represent here. This represent here 0, 7 minus 10. 0, 7 and minus 10. Second point x2, y2 and z2 point here represent. What point here x2, y2, z2 here? 1, 6 and minus 6. At same thing x3, y3 and z3 are represent. This will be represented here 4, 9 minus 6. 4, 9 and minus 6. So this point represent the x1, y1, z1. This point represent the x2, y2, z2. This point represent the x3, y3, z3. So suppose the coordinate of this point, suppose A, suppose this coordinate of B, or suppose this is coordinate of C. We are assuming that thing. So you are assuming any PQR, X, Y, Z. This is not matter. Represent this point is ABC. The same thing, suppose this triangle here in this way. Suppose coordinate A, coordinate B and coordinate C. So this coordinate of the A, this point, coordinate of B, this point, and coordinate of C of this point. So then you will prove that these points are the vertex of the isosceles triangle or not. Suppose any two sides, this and this side, yeah, otherwise this and this side, yeah, this and this side will be equal. What we equal means distance between of, suppose a D1, suppose a D2 or suppose a D3, then you will find this which two lengths are equal here. Suppose any two lengths are equal here, then you can say that these points are here vertex of the isosceles triangle. So now find it, the distance between of the AB. Now distance between AB, this is called the D1 point here. So what value of the D1 here? Then you will solve here AB. So then 1 minus 0 whole square plus 6 minus 7 is whole square plus minus 6 and minus plus 10 is whole square. According this way means this minus this minus this and this minus is a plus. So then plus sign using here you. So 1 square is 1 and plus minus 1 square again plus 1 and this will be plus 4. The square is 16. The 16, 17, 18. This is the value of the root 18 or 9 to the. This will be, you can break down here 9 to the 18. So the answer will become 3 root 2 unit. Similarly, we will find the distance between of the D2. Now, distance between AC, this is called the D2. What value of the D2 here? Same thing is square root D2 AC, A and C, this minus this, 4 minus 0 का square plus 9 minus 7 square plus minus 6 plus 10 square. So then you can say that minus 4 is 0, this 16, 9 minus 2, 4 and 6 minus 4, 4 is 16, 10 minus 6, 4, 16, the 16, 32, I mean 36, so this will be equal here 6 unit. The D1 and D2 are not equal, then check the D3 also here. D1 and D2 are not equal means these two sides are not equal, then you check the D3 also here. Suppose any two sides, suppose D1 D2 equal, then don't find you the value of the D3. Suppose D1 D2 are value of the equal, but not required the find to value of the D3. But D1 D2 are not equal, then you find the value also here D3. So then distance between, what value of the distance between BC, so this is the value of D3. So what value of the D3 are? D3 meaning BC, B and C, then you find 4 minus 1 का whole square plus 6, 9 minus 6 is whole square and plus minus 6 plus 6 is whole square. So what will you come here? 3 square is 9, 9 minus 3 is 9 minus 3 is square again 9, or here 0. This total here come 18, so you can see here 3 root 2 units. So you check this, D3 and D1 is same. Value of the D1 here 3 root 2 units, or value of D3 also 3 root 2. Means both the answer are same. Then you can say that means D1 or D3 is means these two sides are equal, D1 and D3. D1 D3 is equal, then you can say this triangle is a isosceles triangle because D1 and D3 equal. So then you can say these points are here. Okay, so hence you can say here given points. So hence given points are vertices, vertices of isosceles triangle. Proved. So this is proved that these points, these 3 points here, x1, a, b, c points, a vertex of the ABC point and coordinate of these is vertices of the isosceles triangle, because this and this side are the equals according these verifications. According this verification, we find that D1 and D3 are equal, then you can say these coordinates are vertices of the isosceles triangle. So every question, suppose question given here these points are the right angle triangle or not, then how to find this then you will be same things, you will be find the D1 D2 D3, then you using these points these points are using the condition of the Pythagoras theorem or not. Suppose this point, then according you will find the value of the suppose AB square plus base square of the base plus square of the height will be equal square of the hypotenuse. This equal to square of the hypotenuse. Suppose this condition is satisfied, means suppose D1, D2, D3, any point you are applying here and then you check these points this condition is satisfied or not. Suppose this condition is satisfied, then you can say given points of right angle triangle. Suppose condition is not satisfied, then you can say given point is not vertices of the right angle triangle. Same things here. You will suppose you are find out the parallelogram. The next third part is basis of the parallelogram. So suppose you are writing A point, B point, C point and D point. Suppose first we find the distance between this D1, D2, D3 and D4. The distance, suppose this condition satisfied, D1 distance equal to D3 and D2 distance equal to D4, then you can say that D1 equal to D3 and D4 equal to D2, when opposite sides are equal, then you can say that these points vertices of the ABC are the parallelogram. So then you can say this, second method here you find this also, this diagonal distance between of the BD and distance between the AC also. That means distance between AC and distance between also BD. Suppose these distances are different, then you can say that these are vertices of the parallelogram. Suppose these distances are the equal also, in AC is equal to BD also, then you can say that these points are vertices of the rhombus. D1, D2, D3, 4 you will find these four point distance you will find, but also find your distance between the AC and distance between of the BD also. Then you check these points, that this distance equal or not. Suppose equal, then you can say that these points are vertices of the rhombus. Or this distance is not equal, then you can say that these points are vertices of the parallelogram. The same thing will be applying here square and rectangle also. Yes, then according this way you will solve every questions.